Hi, this is Shubhai Chakravarti for Ref Sports, and today we are previewing the Bangladesh squad for the T20 World Cup. And when I was going through this squad, honestly, I'll say this squad is just not good enough. Bangladesh are going through a transition, although they have a few good players. And when you look at their entire squad, they are just not at the level of Australia's, the England's, and India's. So we'll take a look at their batting lineup. The batting lineup is not very consistent. They heavily rely on Shakib Al Hasan to do their job with the bat and ball as well, and a lot will depend on how Liton Das performs up front. If Liton Das is firing, then they might cross the 150-160 mark with the bat. But again, it is just not a good enough side to compete with the giants in this T20 World Cup. They have decent all-rounders in Mossaddeq Hossain, Mehdi Hasan Miraj, and even Saifuddin can bat a bit. So it's a decently packed all-rounder slots. But again, can they consistently produce good against the big teams in a very pressure situations in Australia? It remains to be seen. The bowling department is also decent. Taskeen can bowl at a good pace, can touch 150 kph. A lot will depend on how Mustafizur Rahman bowls in those conditions in Australia. But again, whether his slower deliveries will come good initially during the tournament, it is a very dicey situation for them. But do let us know what you think about this Bangladesh squad, because throughout the years we have seen Bangladesh as one of the dark horses in any series they play. Whether they can punch above their weight in this T20 World Cup, let us know your thoughts and we will flash the best comments. Thanks for watching Ref Sports.
Bangladesh, a team that can beat anybody on their day, but consistency is something that they lack. Also, something else they lack is their out cricket. Their fielding, their catching, their backing up, the wides, the no balls. They seem to pop up at the wrong time for Bangladesh. But all in all, a very strong side. Shakib we know about. When we think of Bangladesh, we think about Shakib. But there's Mehdi Hasan, who also opens the batting, bowls useful off spin. There's Sabir Rahman, there's Liton Das, there's Arif Hussain, there's Mossaddeq Hossain, there's the keeper Nurul Hassan. So there is enough power in that batting order, but it's just the names. You got to go and produce the numbers consistently. I think they produce the numbers. From time to time they'll shock a few teams. They'll win a few games that nobody expects them to. But to win a World Cup, you got to go all the way, and that will be a true test for them. They're bowling again. Taskin is bowling quick, come back from injuries. Mashar Mustafa, the Fizz. There is still some amount of ambiguity about his ability to bowl, because the tricks are out of the bag now. People know what he bowls, and you got to have new tricks every season. That's what the cricketers come to with the video analysts and everything. You really got to get your skill level up. You got to get something new. That's what Ajanta Mendes did. That's what Sunil Narayan does. He comes every other season with a new ball. That's the reason why they are as good as they are, and their career is so prolonged. So Mustafizur will be tested. We've got Hassan Mahmood, we've got Naseem Ahmed. So there is enough, just with the names, but just that bit of playing that right cricket at the right time, handling the pressure, making sure bowling wise, making sure that vital no ball doesn't happen now, backing up, taking those vital catches. That will be the key. And it'll be very important for Shakib to have a big tournament. He is the big daddy of the team. He's played T20 leagues all over the world successfully. Probably the best all-rounder in the world. He's been around for a while. So a lot of onus on him.